Gonna do a farm display update. I've had a lot of requests for it again, but I hadn't done anything on it, so I didn't really want to do a display update on stuff that I haven't changed on. So since I've done a lot of work on it the last day, I figured I'd go ahead and give you guys a glimpse of the mess I'm making. So anyway, both of the sheds are now over here for the heads and the hay and silage equipment and the my Rogator sprayer back there. So I moved all that over here. I got the hopper trailers and the double drop over there. I have it in the back now, and I moved the discs and crumblers out back. Put the anhydrous tanks along the building, and I got my grain carts here along the building, and my tillage equipment's all over here now. This is where the dairy barn was before. So as you can see, I got a bunch of room now, and I changed things around inside the barn. So I put the T600 in there, and I put my old Steiger there, the CP1400, the original version when it come out in the early 90s. My custom puller and gooseneck and the Dodge, and naturally all the Case 4-wheel drives and combines are still inside, and the planters. So I'm kind of debating on whether or not I should make a shop. I think every real farm should have some sort of shop, but I'm debating whether to make a shop or not, or just kind of use this as a shop. But anyway, this is where I'm at. I haven't made any changes on the grain leg or my grain handling setup yet. I picked up this 460. I found this on eBay from a guy. Had it brand new in the box. So I took it out of the box. We used to have a 460. This one here is a diesel technically, but ours was a gas. We used to run the auger with it, pull wagons around with it out of the field, and we actually used to plant soybeans and wheat with it. We used it to pull the grain drill. They're not very high horsepower machines, so we never planted corn with it, but we did use it for those kind of utility things around the farm. It was a great little tractor, so I thought I'd like to have one. So it's one of the couple red tractors I got on the farm here, and I kind of like it. It's a good little model. But anyway, I got the cab over on the older hopper trailer now, and just tinkering around with, making it look like I'm emptying some grain out of that bin with the 460. Brings back some memories. So anyway, I got the Pete's coming in. I made this a large opening. I'm not done with any of this yet. I want to put grates in and paint it, and obviously, and make it look a little bit more realistic than that. But I made it to where I could dump both hoppers out at once. I don't have a lot of room here. I was going to put, a dry side and a wet side, which I'm still going to do, but I was going to make it to where two trucks could fit side by side and dump simultaneously. But there's no sense in it if you can dump out both, open up both chutes on those hoppers and dump them out. It won't take long to empty. So I'm going to leave it like this. And once I get my wet side done and some more bins in here and that, I'll paint it and make it look a little bit more appropriate. Move the Peterbilts back over here because I took down the concrete highway display. The construction dyno is closed. It's actually underneath the table for now, and it was very heavy. But it's down under there, and I'll probably fart with it down there, fart around with it down there or something another time. But anyway, I did that to make myself more room to work on things and be more efficient. And also, it gave me a lot more room for my dairy farm part of the display. So I'll have a lot more room for my dairy setup. Now I just got to figure out how I want to arrange it, and I'll be all set. So that's pretty much that. I also rearranged the dealership ever so slightly, and I also put a shelf in, so all my construction models are on a shelf now, and it freed up a bunch of space for me to have more room to work on things and to make customs, and actually got room to put boxes when I'm organizing for shipping. So this was actually good in many ways. So this has been my display update, but real quick I want to add this. Corey, you wanted to know about my lime spreader or fertilizer spreader. This is from the dealership. It's the Deutz Alice version of the fertilizer spreader or lime spreader. Obviously potash, phosphorus, nitrogen, lime, whatever you want to spread with it. It's a good one. It's nice, good shape. It has been used, but I don't see any major chips. I see a couple on the corners here, and then on the tongue, obviously, where it's been used. But it's pretty nice. Not a lot of detail on these. There never has been. But all in all, it's a pretty good little spreader, useful tool. But anyway, this is kind of what I've been up to, and hopefully this extra space here will allow me to make a better barn display. I don't know if I'm even going to leave it like that. I might turn it back the way it was and just kind of slide it in right here somewhere and make it vertical instead of horizontal like that. I'm not sure, but it's the extra room, so I think that's good. And I'm really not sure if I'll change anything else, but that's the problem when you're doing a display and you want things to look right and look nice, and it takes a lot of time. And unfortunately, like myself, I change things about 16 times before I leave it the way I want it. So anyway, wish me luck on it. Thanks for watching.